Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Marc from CricketBatInfo, and today we're going to be having a look at an Aaron Finch Replica from Meulemans Cricket. Don't forget, if you like what I do, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also comment on the video, as I always read your comments and I do reply. Anyway, let's get on with it. So let's have a look at this Aaron Finch. You can see straight away it's a stunning piece of wood. I don't even know anything about the grade, but let's just say it's premium player grade. They're not evenly spaced, but they're beautifully straight down the bat. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grains. Beautiful, a little bit of heartwood down the right hander's inside edge. There's a tiny little bit of speck there, but it's a stunning looking bat. Not really a big fan of the Mac stickers. I'll turn the bat around, but you'll see just how clean that bat looks on the back as well. So nice and straight all the way through. And it's got these stickers with blue on white. These are sort of a matte finish here. And it looks like a much larger gray-nicolls. This is the player bat. A different one to the one I reviewed. I think people like the actual player's bat, so they've started buying them. You can see there that's a different sticker to what's on the player's bats. Both of these bats come from Meulemans. And I've done a review on this one. I'll leave the link to that in the description. This is a slightly different one. You can see more grains than the last one I did, but also more heartwood. So that's what you call general player's grade. I think they call them grade 1, but that one's more the player's grade, or high grade 2. Yeah, going back to this bat, this is magnificent. Have a look at it. It's just full all the way through from here to here. It's that standard sort of player's shape, but because Finch is a shorter batsman who plays up the order, we've got higher mid to high middle. You can see here that there's just so much wood, even up here near the stamps and the stickers. It's just nice and full all the way through. And if I turn it this way for you, you can see just how full that is. That is perfectly convex. I've just finished reviewing a GM flare, which you probably would have already seen, and it was nothing like this. This is huge, and it's huge for its weight, how full that is all the way through down the back. So these bats were all made by Stuart, and it's just stunning. Look at the actual finishing on it. It's really good quality. You've got the A down here and an X to say what year it was made, which was obviously this year. No other visual stamps that I can see. Normally that's the sort of thing that people look for on the gray-nicolls. This one's definitely made in Australia. If I turn the handle around, you'll see here standard GM handle, and we've got the tape on the strange handle sticker on it. This has still got the tag on it. It says 2.9, which for the dimensions, once we do weigh this, that is staggering just how massive that is. The feel of the handle is definitely oval, more than semi-oval, and semi-oval at the top. It feels nice. It's not too thick. Probably would actually want a thicker grip, to be honest. You probably want to go for something slightly thicker, if I'm honest about that handle. Let's put it through the gauge. Yeah, so that pretty much answers everything, doesn't it? Look how huge that is. That is just almost touching on every facet of the shape. It's massive. And you keep in the back of your minds that it says 2.9 on that sticker. That's amazing. That's really, really impressive. For such a nice looking willow, it's obviously a low density, more so than the player's bats. The one at the back there. Let's have a look at those dimensions. So I'll put this down. You're definitely going to get something near a 40mm edge. So I'm getting 41 there. There's 41. Up here at the shoulder, it's about 15. I don't really touch down there. Let's go to the center of the shoulder, mix it up a bit for you. And it's 35.9, that's what I mean by it's a thinner sort of style handle. Down here at the toe, am I in shot?
Just your nose.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't want my nose in shot. Down here, 23.7. And you do have that flat toe on this shape and no spine heading down into the toe, so it should be pretty close to the same dimensions, probably thinking about 25. Oh no, 27.3. So that's interesting. So this one I don't think has a flat face. No, we've got more of a the 5mm camber going on there. So that's quite interesting because Aaron Finch came from New Balance and most of their bats would have been rounder face, so he's probably continued on with that style of face. So it's a really nice shape, isn't it? Does it remind you of the Steinus that I've done? I'll put a link to that in the description as well. That's another player's bat. In fact, I've done heaps of different players' bats. If you're interested in following those up, there'll be a playlist in the description. What does it feel like in my hands? So yeah, it says 2.9. I'll tell you what it feels like. That's pretty incredible, really. Yeah, that feels 2.8.5. It doesn't feel 2.9. I need to measure that actual blade length. So I'll just measure that blade length, see if there's any sort of trickery going on here. No. It says 55.5. It's actually slightly longer. So that is interesting. It's slightly longer. Overall, the bat is, hang on, what is it? It's just under 86, between 33, about 33.5 inches. So yeah, that is interesting. Let me compare it to the other bat, because I think this has got a slightly longer blade. I'll put that one there. And yeah, I was right there. You can see there's about a 0.5 centimetre longer blade on that, bringing that actual weight up towards the hands, improving the pickup. And you can feel that because it picks up nothing like what it says on the sticker. So that's very much what the SS bats do. They do that sort of thing. I do want to measure the width of it. I don't think there's any point measuring the spine. We know it's nearly touching at 67. But we will measure the width. And look, it's 107.6. So there's nothing dodgy going on there. I will actually measure the other player's bat while I've got that here, just to see if the other one was an anomaly. And this one again is 106.3. So it's slightly thinner again. So yeah, it does come with a full length cover. That's at the back there. What does it weigh? 294. So it's incredible. Yeah, it's very impressive. And the other awesome thing about it is you've got Aaron Finch Replica 10 of 15, so only 15 are being made. $795, and that was delivered. That is pretty incredible. And I think the player's bat, that one, might do the tap up comparison with that actually. This one's got a sticker on as well. That's 649, so that is the same as the one that I reviewed already. So let's do a tap up comparing two bats from the same stables that are brand new. So we'll start with this one, starting at the toe. Pretty impressive actually. That is actually nice. That is nice. You're looking at a much lower middle though. So I'll put that one at the back. So that's still pretty good. I did like that bat and compared it very favourably to my own GM. So let's look at this player's replica. A bit of a firmer press, which is interesting, and that middle position seems to be about there, but I'm not really getting a lot of response up here. It's more from here in a mid-low, mid to mid-high high. Oh gee, what a thing to complain about. You've got such a huge middle. And it's also going quite well wide, so that's really, really good. I'd be surprised if these are still available by the time this video goes out. Very, very impressed with that, so well done to the owner. But if you really enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. There's heaps more content. There's well over 200 videos on the channel. And these bats are always supplied mostly by the owners, and if they do come from businesses, it's at their cost. I don't get paid to do these reviews. This is just purely my hobby. So if you like what you see, like the channel. And that is the Meulemans Cricket Aaron Finch Replica, number 10 of 15.